Good morning, welcome to SAP Center. We're joined by Barracuda forward Francis back into the lineup. What's up, Nabby? How are you?
Frankie's going to the All-Star?
He's going back into the lineup today for the first time over his last 4 games. He is an All-Star. We'll talk about that in just a moment as well, but I'm sure you're excited to get back into lineup tonight as you guys try to make it 3 consecutive wins over Ontario.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's been a long week and a half, and yeah, I'm happy to be back and to be able to help my team.
It was announced on the 1st that you will be going to Springfield to represent the Barracuda for the All-Star Classic. I know it's been a really fun year for you, I'm sure, the first half, and this is just a cherry on top for you to represent San Jose at the All-Star Classic. So can you touch on, that honor and being named to the All-Star team?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great feeling. My first 2 years were pretty tough, so I mean, since I got here, everything's been working really well, and it's just it's an honor to represent my team there. And I mean, we have 4 guys on our team. I mean, Roy and 3 players, so it's really nice for us, and it's going to be a great time.
I know it's fun to go because you get to meet different players, maybe see some guys you competed against or played with in junior, but you will be going, as you mentioned, with 3 fellow members of the organization. That'll probably make it a little bit funner to enjoy the moment with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to Springfield, so maybe not the best city to have fun, but the fact that we're 4, it's going to help a lot, and then, yeah, we'll try to have as much fun as we can.
I'm sure you guys will enjoy just being together. Let's turn the page to tonight. You take on an Ontario team. Obviously, they're not playing the best hockey right now, not playing the hockey that we're accustomed to, at least in this division. They have lost 6 in a row. You guys have beat them a couple times in a row and 4 times on the season series. So as you go into a game against a struggling group, how do you avoid overlooking this Ontario team?
I mean, it's just, we got to focus on us, to be honest. We got to focus on the way we're playing, not them. Obviously, we know that they're struggling lately, and I mean, a team that is struggling like that is going to come hard and just trying to find a way to get 2 points. So we know they're going to come hard, but it's just the focus on us to make sure we're ready right off the bat, and then play our game. I mean, it's been working, so play our game and focus on us.
We alluded to that you've missed the last 4 games due to injury. So when you jump onto the ice for that first shift, is there anything extra that you're trying to accomplish just to get back into the speed and get the rhythm?
Not really, but maybe just finish a good hit to start and just get into it, get my body back into it. Or maybe just good first shift, get my legs going, but I'm just really excited to be back.
Frankie, appreciate you taking the time with us here on our pregame show. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll step aside quickly as we'll throw to our highlights from the victory on Wednesday, the 3-1 win for San Jose over the Ontario Reign. By Hobgowax, left for Kyle Wood. He'll slip a check, working around the net. Still the puck on his stick in the far corner. Trying to thread one back towards the slot. It's ramped up along the near boards. Tracked down Hobgowax, moving in left wing side. Tipped in on target. They score. It's going to be Antti Suomela from Jaden Hobgowax. And the hard work to start for San Jose pays off. 5 minutes and 41 seconds into the opening period. His arms up, wanted a call there, doesn't get it. Molson will play back down low to Micah Matthews. Centered in front, into the skates there of Sherback, and San Jose's back up ice from left to right. Martin, 71, gets some real estate, moves in, shoots, 5-hole, scores! John Martin gives San Jose the breathing room they were looking for as he beats Peterson through the 5-hole just a minute and 28 seconds into the 3rd period. Martin, on a bit of a broken play, worked his way through an Ontario defender, ends up coming out with the puck, moves right in on Peterson, and he snaps one along the ice through the 5-hole on a rolling puck, and it gives San Jose a 2-0 lead. But he had to scurry back between the pipes because it was turned over in the neutral zone. 1:10 remaining now here in the 3rd period. Now Peterson will lead. Mai, far side for Sherback. He'll cut back, pocket pick, Hobgowax moving in past the red line, bullseye, he scores! Jaden Hobgowax, an empty netter, intercepts right at the San Jose blue line, steals it from Sherback, and he is able to muscle his way past the center line, and he put it right into the back of the net at the 19-minute mark. It'll be Hobgowax's 2nd of the night, and that may be the dagger. San Jose's 3-1 win over the Ontario Reign on Wednesday was their 4th consecutive. They're now 4-0 against Ontario on the 8-game season series. They'll play, of course, the 5th game here tonight. It is the worst losing streak in franchise history for the Reign. They did start the 2017-18 season 0-6, and fell in the final game in 2016-17. So their longest losing streak in franchise history is 7 games, but in a single season, they have equaled their longest losing streak at 6 straight. In 5 of the 6 losses during this stretch, they've scored just 1 goal. They're a minus 35 in goal differential, which is the worst in the American Hockey League, and they have given up, on average, the most goals per game and are finding a real tough stretch in terms of finding the back of the net. So San Jose, with their strong goaltending and the way they've been able to put pucks into the back of the net, they'll try to follow the same recipe that has been successful for them over the 4 games previous against the Ontario Reign. As you saw from the highlights, John Martin scored a goal in the game. It turned out to be the game winner. He also added an assist. He has 5 points over his last 3 games, and we spoke to John Martin following the victory on Wednesday, and this is what he had to say as he spoke to the media.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that he pushed me into it, but what can you do?
Yep. Are we trying to go short side on your goal there? Yeah, explode that a little bit?
We'll keep that a secret.
They may have asked you about it, but it's 3 straight games now with goals. You have 5 points over your last 3 games. I know they always talk about that second year being a big leap for guys' career. Do you feel like he's that much more comfortable here in year number 3?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just trying to do the little things, lead by example a little bit, trying to be a leader, and it's paying off, and it feels good to finally be contributing.
Is it helped with the fact that every day when you come into the rink that you know you're going to be penciling the lineup? I think you've established yourself with Coach that he knows you're a reliable player. Is that helped with your game too and your confidence?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's tough not knowing where you're going to be or what. If you're even going to play. So, I just come to the rink now and focus on what I got to do to help the team win.
Good stuff there from John Martin. Really good to see him take the kind of leap in his career everybody hoped in Division 4 coming into year number 3. He has become a consistent in the lineup for head coach Roy Sommer, and he has 5 points, as we mentioned, over his last 3 games. He's riding a 3-game goal streak. He had never scored in back-to-back games and now has scored in 3 consecutive for the Barracuda. Tonight's game, of course, it's a Friday matchup, and that always means it is $2 beers and $1 hot dogs tonight. Of course, throughout the year, 4 or more in a car can park for free, and tickets start as low as $10. You can go to sjbarracuda.com/tickets, or just walk on up to the SAP Center box office here and pick up your tickets prior to the game. Should be a good one. Always fun when the LA Kings and San Jose Sharks affiliates get together, as San Jose looks to improve to a perfect 5-0 against the Reign on the season and make it 3 consecutive victories for the Barracuda after falling in their first game of 2019. A reminder, on Sunday we have Worcester Sharks night. It is the 3rd game of our 5-part affiliate throwback series, as San Jose will honor, we got a little bit of live action here. Yeah, we're live. I'm getting a little tickle on my inside leg, wondering what that's from. Anyway, Sunday is our Worcester Sharks night. We've got 3 o'clock puck drop. We'll have 2:30 broadcast coverage on KDOW. We'll also have jersey giveaways to the first 4,000 fans. You'll receive a replica Worcester Sharks jersey. And also, if you want to bid on the jerseys worn, the game issue jerseys, you can do that as well. All the information can be found at sjbarracuda.com/promotions. So we've got a couple big promotional nights again tonight. $1 hot dogs, $2 beers. Sunday, 3 o'clock puck drop, an early start. We've got Worcester Sharks Day, as it is our 3rd of our 5-part affiliate throwback series. And you can get a replica jersey, first 4,000 fans in the building. And also you can bid on the team issued jerseys as well. We're going to throw it to a video now from the time in Worcester. We talked to some of the alumni and some of the people still in the organization who were around during those times. It's a great video that our video coordinator, Mike Hahn, put together. So take a look and hope you enjoy.
As far as Worcester itself, we had a great time. I mean, just a good, solid, blue-collar Northeast town, not so far from Boston, so you get all the attraction there.
Worcester was good, had a lot of good memories, met a lot of good people out there.
The team was very well known around because obviously it was at the time the only pro teams in the winter time.
People in Worcester, I think their second team kind of became the San Jose Sharks. They like the Bruins and the Sharks because an awful lot of people there, and even to this day still follow Logan Couture and a number of our players.
The relationship with the city was very good. Like everything that we gave in matters of, appearance or Christmas presents for kids or, whatever it was, all the time that we gave to the community, we really got it back. And like I say, it wasn't always necessarily in number, but it was in quality.
Worcester had a nice arena, a big town, a nice minor league town.
The building itself, it held about 12,000, I believe. Nice building. I mean, we had everything that a team needs there. And another thing that was nice was Worcester was very well localized as far as travel. We had a lot of team around New England, close by.
I think the first year we were 65 days on the road in Cleveland, and then we were like 12 to 8 days on the road all year in Worcester. So the wear and tear on the players, more practice time. I think it was more beneficial that way, but getting them from Worcester to San Jose was a nightmare at times. And they had to basically keep guys in the air all the time. Like I think it was Couture and Jamie McGinn and a few other guys. They'd be playing in Nashville and they would fly them to us, and then they would play the next game in St. Louis. So they'd fly to us, stay here, fly back to St. Louis and fly to San Jose and then come back and be there for 2 days and fly back again. And
just a simple recall, like day of recall. You have to fly across the country, and you're coming from a place where the weather condition can be a factor into travel.
Yeah, and with the salary cap in the NHL, and the rostering, 23-man roster, injuries, things like that. We start talking to the Kings and the Ducks and Edmonton and Calgary were in the same boat. We're kind of the original five. We started talking about what if we made a division out here. We always felt secure that Roy was there and there's just a higher concentration of hockey out there. So it just worked very well for scouting the team. To Roy, it's not about Roy. He's not there. Yes, he wants to win. Yes, winning is part of development, but not at the cost of player development. So,
you're looking on the board, Pavs, I think he was kind of a short-term guy. We had him, I think it was like 30 games, but he was one of those players that was real inquisitive and asked a lot of questions. And Logan Couture, you could always tell the guys that are really good. Like once he started rolling and coming along, he was like the best player on the ice every night.
No, I was a team enforcer. That's what I did. A physical brand of hockey and a physical type of style was definitely very well liked and encouraged. So that my relationship with the fans in Worcester was outstanding.
I thought it was good for the family. Ended up being a really good move. All three of my kids ended up going to the same high school and graduating with all their friends.
We had some really good groups, some really good guys that I'll keep friendships and relationship with for a lifetime. So they were fun years, great years.